good afternoon, folks. Finally, the last video of the day. Oh my god, this is taken up by an entire day. I thought it would, but holy mother of God. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels, and before we do anything, the usual disclaimers. First off, folks, in the description box, you are going to find the pertinent links that give you all the information in regards to the Agape boarding school situation. Agape Boarding School is a Christian-themed boarding school based out of Stockton, Missouri that has impending, substantiated by the Department of Social Services, over 21 allegation claims and civil lawsuits leveled against it. These allegations include sodomy, rape, sexual assault, child abuse, psychological and emotional abuse, child trafficking, starvation, and that's just for starters. You have one former staff member arrested by the FBI, another a doctor still on the premises with full access to the boys up on multiple substantiated claims of sodomy, rape, and sexual assault. You have an attorney general who can't find his job from his asshole, and you have a governor who's gone crazy on a power trip. So, folks, please share all those links. Don't forget to share and sign the change.org Shut Agape Boarding School Down petition. We got the pertinent links to the Stop the Shocks campaign as well, including Autisticoi's massive archive on the subject, the templates, and the ever-present self-explanatory change.org Shut the Judge Rotenberg Center Down petition. When we discuss Agape boarding school, folks, you're going to see vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of kids with disabilities, mental health issues, and yes, even the random neurotypical being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please use your headphones. This channel is marked not for children for a reason. We use profanity and talk about dark subjects. If your child is 16 and younger, parental supervision is advised. All right, trigger warning. We're about to read more bullshit from Eric Schmidt. That's it. That's the warning. That's how stupid he is, okay? Two-faced motherfucker. Two-faced lying bastard. Yeah, I'm angry. Okay? Also, it is 2:49 and I've been doing this all day. Chances are likely I'll stumble over my words, so apologies for that. All right, so we're going to read some of probably what we've already covered. Because I've slept and had basically hell week for all salespeople last week. Okay. The September 8th, 2022 roster also included other current Agape employees whose children's divisions determined a preponderance of the evidence perpetuated abuse and neglect at Agape boarding school, but who requested an administrative appeal of the children's division's preliminary findings. See, this is what I'm talking about, that little loophole in Missouri law where if you appeal, you're still allowed to continue employment even if you got a guilty verdict on neglect and abuse of kids. Tell me that isn't fucked up. What other state is going backwards to protect the bastards who are abusing children, but not protect the kids? This is the fucked up world I live in. Send help. Okay? We can't do anything though. The law is fucked, okay? The law is fucked. Maybe as Attorney General, part of your job should be to go through archaic, bullshit, unhelpful laws. Maybe instead of going after fucking doctors trying to keep us safe, you go after stupid laws used to protect pedophiles. Just this thought, this idea that I had. The presence of such individuals working at a residential care facility constitutes an immediate health or safety concern under 210-1271. Then why the hell haven't you done anything, Eric? You have the time to depose Fauci, but you can't figure out how to get those kids the hell out of that school. You can't seem to figure out how to do your own attorney general job that you were hired for to attack these laws and remove the ones that are protecting fucking pedophiles. Interesting, isn't it? Don't want to knock those mega churches, do you, Eric? After all, they're the ones who line your war chest. The presence of such individuals working at residential care facilities. Yeah, obviously. Y'all don't seem to figure out immediate means now. Literally means now. Like, how are we this stupid here? Excuse me, folks. Just God. The September the 8th, 2022 roster provided by Agape also included additional information than the August 22nd, 2022 roster provided by Agape. On both occasions, DSS made a similar request for information under 210.1271. On August the 22nd, 2022, Agape only provided employee names. So, no listing of where they live or the usual shit that most people on a registry have to provide. See what I mean? Missouri likes its pedophiles. It wants to protect them, especially when they use the shield of Christianity. But those kids there, do not tell me you give two shits about kids. But the abortion laws abolish children aren't fucking safe in this state. Children get sent off to fucking Agape if they have an individualistic streak, okay? Spare me the bullshit. This state provides more fail-safes and more safety for fucking pedophiles and child abusers and child predators than they do the actual kids here. I hate to bust your bubble, but chasing after an imaginary agenda does not fucking protect kids. Protecting kids protects kids. Even the categories. Kills you, meow. Tells them. Let's move on. On September the 8th, 2022, Agape provided a list with at least 5 more names, but did not distinguish any individual status such as employee, adult residents, or volunteer with access to any children at the facility. And you let them get away with it, Eric. But we put it in our petition. Really? Really? Why were these kids yanked? You literally had multiple avenues enabled to do so. Matter of fact, you had survivors basically spoon feeding you with the exact ways and angles you can go to protect those kids. You did not do a single one of them. Just saying. Agape's withholding of information from the state on August 22nd, 2022. Gee, I wonder who that sounds like. Could it be the JRC? Maybe. Regarding who has access to the children at Agape constitutes an immediate health and safety concern under 210.1271. Again, I bring to your attention, Attorney General, how the hell do you convolute immediate with kick the can down the road? Because I'm pretty sure immediate means now. Pretty sure it means now. It doesn't mean whatever you say it does because I'm the Attorney General. Fuck you and your mega talking points. Go stick your head up Trump's ass. The Attorney General's office and DSS have exposed other concerning allegations at Agape that also constitute immediate health and safety concern. You exposed them? You did it. Sure. Because I didn't get that memo from you. I'm pretty sure that my information comes from the actual fucking survivors. That the only reason why this is an issue inside Missouri at all was because of these guys working their asses off to tell the world what happened to them. You were not involved with that, Eric. Matter of fact, you actually went over backwards to try to make sure that the victims that did want to come forward had no access to attorneys. This is what happens when you talk with the actual victims, Eric. And I'm going to call him out. Because this individual sat on his ass for a year. An entire fucking year, a law went through that gave him the power to close this shit the fuck down. He's done nothing. We even tried to help the bastard to save face by giving him other avenues to attack Agape with. He did nothing. The only thing that politicians like Eric give two shits about is how does it make him look, and will it hurt his base that is lining his pockets? And no, folks, it's not any better on the Democrat side. I hate to bust your bubble there, too, but they're not there for you any more than Eric Schmidt is. Remember, your so-called so wonderful progressives allow places like the fucking JRC to continue to go on, torture, murder, generation after generation of disabled people with fucking impunity. Okay? None of these politicians give two shits about us. Anyone else who says anything is fucking selling you something. You really are choosing the better between two evils. And if you want to make the Democrats do something, oh, they'll do something, but it's the same shit you got to use on Republicans. Hit them in the wallet, hit them in the ballot box. Every time. It's like the shit they use to numb your mouth at the dentist. It always fucking works, but by God, you have that icky after effects. Eric's not going to do shit, folks. And from the looks of it, the new Attorney General isn't too much better than Eric is. These are self-centered, self-serving bastards. You can only depend upon them if it's a fucking voting year and you've got some form of clout or power over them. I speak from experience here, folks. We can't keep playing nice. We can't keep, but going through the proper channels. Yes, go through the proper channels. But it's time to be blunt with these fuckers. It's time to lay out to them clearly in small words exactly what the consequences are for refusing to protect kids from predators because they're afraid of the fucking Christians. Let them know how many of us there are, how many votes we are, and how many people we influence. And I hate to tell you this, it's networking. It is networking and being willing to summit with some of the worst bottom feeders on the planet. But it's got to be done. Getting things done by doing the petitions. Yes, all of that gets it in the public eye. That's very important. But these fuckers will not actually do anything unless it hits them in the wallet or in the ballot box. Point blank fucking period. And we've gone too long with only being a small minority voice. Other people need to wake the fuck up and see what's going on in this state. Yes, even those Christians. People need to stop blindly just doing whatever is told to them at the fucking pulpit. You can be a Christian, but for the love of God, didn't he give you a goddamn brain to use? Take a look around you. Do not call yourself a fucking Christian and champion of children while you do nothing while those kids are being abused, because that's coming against the church. Because I'm pretty sure, if I read my Bible correctly, Jesus had a few words for you and none of them would be pleasant. Might be a little something like this. Gabriel, blow the damn trumpet. I'm going to close on that. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few that we do tend to remove from time to time. So please don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time. As always, I hope you have a good one. Now I'm going to go kick my own ass again and drink some water. Again. Bye-bye, everyone. But did the stuffing make you?